Hi there, people. I just want to say that we're here and we're actually telling people about the gospel of Jesus Christ here in our town, and uh, they they aren't very accepting of what we're doing all the time. So what we got to do is we got to really keep our eyes on what we're doing. Like telling people how much we really love them. And when you're kind of funny looking, it's really hard for people to stay focused on whether or not you love them or not when you look kind of like, you don't look like good people. And so we really need to let our actions be something that is sample to them people out there that we're trying to reach for the gospel, the gospel of good, and the gospel of one God, and the gospel that, that we tell people about, our love, Jesus is our love, and so when we go out to tell people, they kind of look at us funny and everything, because we don't always look the same as them, and sometimes we walk around like this, like our nose stuck up in there, like we got something better than they do, and we don't really love people because, I'm better than you, or we maybe look like George Bush, and, over here, and they might see us have big ears or something, and then, maybe our head's flat, we got flat heads, and they don't really care because, they're not looking at the words we're speaking. They're just looking at how we look. And if you don't look good and let your light shine, how you got this light, and your face is all messed up like that. And you got a fat head, or, and you're trying to tell people about Jesus, and you walk out there and you see some fella out there, he got his finger stuck way up in his nose, and, because it's sticking way up there, and got his finger up in his nose and scratching, and he want to shake your hand because, after he take his finger out of his nose. And it's kind of embarrassing, and you don't reach out there and shake his hand after he stuck his finger up in his nose, and you're going, what the heck? He got something there on his hand, and you trying to love him. You're trying to give him some of that love from Jesus, and he got a booger on his nose or something, and it's just really hard, being on Misfit and everything, and you just really, everybody just watching you, and they're looking at you like, oh, what's he doing? What's he got going on? And I don't know why. People think we're funny looking and everything. They got the big ears from George Bush, or long face like Arnold Schwarzenegger or something like that. But you get a fat head, and you put a Coca-Cola set right there, and it's just sitting right there, and you walk around and serve people. It don't matter. You gotta use what God gave you to serve people, and you got you got to tell them about God's love. And it doesn't really matter what you look like, long as you're doing the right thing in your heart. Truly, people, if you don't look good, or you don't wear the right clothes, or you don't have enough money, it don't matter. It really don't matter a heck. All you gotta do is love people just right where they is, right where they are, and you just really genuinely reach people. And then once you have them relationships, where you're friends with them, no matter what they look like, accept them exactly like they are, you can tell them about the gospel of Jesus Christ. And once you tell them about the gospel, it's about him doing all the rest of the work. That's how it goes.